what's going on, guys? It's Magician58, and I'm bringing you another edition to my live stream. And tonight is the Magician58's Gambit Lounge. Pilot episode one of tonight. It will be the pilot episode, and also a recap of the weekend pass, the Pensacola trip, and of course the WoW weekend. So before I get into that and tell you about the day that I have, so let's get into it. All right, so over this past weekend, a couple of me and my friends, we went to the trip known as Pensacola, Florida, and that was my first time going to Pensacola, Florida for the first time ever. And I actually kind of like the beaches and such because it was my first time. And one thing I love about Pensacola, the people's very friendly, and you gotta love the beaches too. And of course, it was actually my birthday weekend when I was out there. And of course, last week was actually my 34th birthday, and I decided to go to Pensacola for the weekend with my good friends, and we had such a blast. And not to mention, and I thought it was going to rain out there, but we overcome the rain. Kind of like an overcast, but no rain at all. But the rain is not going to rain on my parade, my birthday weekend. All right. So, what I'm about to show you guys the photos of the trip with my good friends. All right, just give me 1 minute. And of course, the only thing I didn't like when I was on the trip is you had to fight through traffic just to get to Pensacola, and I don't like that at all. All right. And of course, it's not picking up. That's not what I want to go to. Well, anyway, it's not picking up. But anyway, well, we had a blast over the weekend. We wound up going to the beach. We wound up checking out some stores, and of course, we did a lot of shopping as well too. And of course, what I didn't like about when I was at the beach, I got a little taste of seaweed that went inside my mouth. Not a good taste, but try imagine one of your friends trying to push you in the water, and all of a sudden you get a taste of seaweed water. Blech. All right, but anyway, I really enjoyed myself when I was in Pensacola. You know, I got to give it up to my friends. They really did a good birthday gift for me, and you know, for the first time ever, I just feel like, you know, want to get out there and travel. Want to get out there to explore different cities, meet some great people, and that's pretty much what I like to do. I just want to like get out there and like go to different places. Like, for example, like I want to go to Los Angeles. I want to go to maybe Canada. I want to go to maybe New York City. I have all those on my bucket list to travel. And of course, like my biggest town that I want to go to, right on my bucket list, is Los Angeles. Like I really want to go to Los Angeles to see like the whole Hollywood sign. I can go to maybe New York City to see the Statue of Liberty. Those are the places that I want to go and like travel, you know. And by me experiencing the weekend with my friends going to Pensacola and everything, I love to take these road trips, you know, to explore things, you know. I like to go out and like travel, and that's one of the things that I like to do. Just like go out and travel, have yourself a good time. Maybe meet new people. I mean, you might maybe make some friends. That that's what I like to do, and I hope you guys pretty much feel the same way too. You know, you just like get out and travel, see the world and everything. You know, I have this one coworker of mine who is leaving my job this coming Friday. I'm gonna be traveling pretty much around the world, but not necessarily in regions like the West Coast and or the East Coast. Mainly traveling around the southern region where I'm at right now. So he go traveling to places like Arkansas, maybe Tennessee, maybe Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and all those regions and everything. You know, I wish I could have that kind of job like him, but you had to get through the classes, get through the training, get your CDL license and all that. Now you see, my dad used to used to drive trucks. Used to drive trucks. He used to drive this company, JB Hunt, and I think Schneider, I believe. And he travels around the world. I remember when I was a little kid, I traveled with my dad, and we've been to places like Indianapolis, Columbus, Ohio, Green Bay, Wisconsin, but not Niagara Falls. But that's what I want to go to in the near future. Like we traveled everywhere. You know, I was just a kid around that time, and he was pretty much like around my age when he traveled around the world driving trucks, and that was a really good experience when I was a kid. And for my friend who's leaving Friday to go to a new job, he will be experiencing a lot of that too. And I just talked to him just like earlier today, and I said, my friend, there's a huge world out there for you to see. You might travel to somewhere that you never traveled before. Like, for example, you might come up to some new places, meet good people, and not only that, you get to experience your first time traveling by yourself. Some people who travel by themselves, they get this really anxiety and everything. Um, they get depressed. Me, for example, when I be traveling, I don't feel that type of way, and I like playing my music, like put on the playlist. Like this past weekend, I put on the weekend playlist, and that really keeps me going, keeps me traveling and everything, take my mind off of things too. So I don't. I mean, maybe it happens to some people who have anxiety when you travel by yourself or traveling with friends and everything. Like me, for example, I don't get that sort of problem. So I never feel that type of way when I be traveling by myself. I just put on some music. Now I can listen to any artist on like the whole trip. Whether it's I'm listening to The Weeknd, whether I'm listening to Michael Jackson, I never get tired of listening to Michael Jackson. I play Michael Jackson pretty much all the time. I mean, the man's a legend. So I never get tired playing Michael Jackson. All right, guys. So I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, I'll tell you more about the Pensacola trip and also the wild shenanigans that I had with my friends. I'll be back in less than 2 minutes. And I'm back, guys. So right before the break, I was talking about the Pensacola trip with friends, and of course the wild shenanigans. Well, let me tell you about the wild shenanigans that I had this past weekend. So, me and my friends, we were at the beach called Navarra Beach. That's like further in Pensacola. We got to the beach, and of course, by the time I got in the water, and the water's like freezing cold. It was actually freezing cold, and a good thing nobody didn't try to drag me in the water because it was freezing cold. So we had a little fun. About a couple of seconds later, one of my good friends, he actually try to dog pile me in the beach water. They were saying dog pile, and I didn't even see it coming. Then another one of my friends kind of pushed me in the water, and while the waves was going up and down, up and down. So what happened was the wave got me after she pushed me after I told her that she cannot get me down. So she kind of tackled me and put me underwater, and when I was underwater, that's how the wave took me from where I was at a little bit, half an inch, to where the beach sand is. And I gotta say, while we was in Pensacola, it is hot as fuck. It was really hot compared to Louisiana's heat, especially if you travel to Texas. Texas got that dry heat, and it'd be like hot as an oven. Now, the difference between living here in Louisiana and living in Florida and everything. Well, for Florida temperature, pretty much like normal, like maybe like 90 or 91 degrees. Here in Louisiana, it's like really freaking hot. Now, like 98 degrees. Now, earlier today we just had some rain. Got kind of cool off a bit, and it's a good thing I didn't cut my grass, because I'm not trying to be out there like pushing the lawnmower, trying to get soaked by the rain. So I wound up cutting my grass that yesterday. About a couple of seconds later, that's when the rain hits. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't even cut my own grass. So about 2 hours later, the rain stopped. Then when I went and grabbed my lawnmower, and yet again, Mother Nature came and just sprinkled some rain on me again. And I'm like, come on, Mother Nature, why are you doing this to me? I don't know what it is with Mother Nature these days. Like every time I do any kind of outdoor activity, Mother Nature just like to rain on me. I don't know. It's like my nickname should have been Rain Boy instead of the Magician. kind of like a little a nice little ring to it. They should call me the Rain Boy, because I get rained on. Even when I try to wash my car, it gets rain. Here's a funny story. That time, like about 2 weeks ago, when I washed my car, I got it clean. Now, for those of you who got like really good vehicles and everything, like now see, I drive a 2020 Ford Escape. That vehicle of mine, it took me like at least about an hour, maybe even an hour and 30 minutes just to clean it. Because you got to get all the hard spots and everything. By the time I got my vehicle all cleaned up and everything, that's when the rain hit me. Anywho, so I wind up I'm cleaning the car, and all of a sudden it starts raining. Like, come on. Why, Mother Nature? Why are you raining on me? Wind up cleaning the car and everything, and next thing you know, I had to call my grandma and tell her what happened. So I got on the phone and called my grandma, and I said, "Hello, Mama, you really jinxed me. It really is pouring down rain outside. I told you not to clean that car." Whoops. I can't help it. Phoenix needs a scrubbing. Next time, don't clean that car in that rain. You know how Mother Nature doesn't like you. Click. I mean, my luck just ran out when I went to the car wash, and then all of a sudden just rained on my good clean car. And by the way, I call my vehicle Phoenix because it's like a reddish kind of color. All right, getting to the nitty gritty of the the birthday celebration, and of course just turned 34 like last Tuesday, and they thank the good Lord for seeing 34 years of this planet. But overall, I actually enjoyed my birthday. With some good friends, you know. They gave me a lot of things over the weekend, and of course, I didn't expect this. What I have in my hand right here is it's a crown, and actually a king crown. One of my good streamers, who also on Twitch and also on Discord as well, gave me this for my birthday. A special shout out to Anime Fanatic. I don't know if you're watching or not, but I really appreciate you for this crown for my birthday. I mean, love you like a brother, and you're also a friend. So I really appreciate you for this crown that you gave me for my birthday weekend. And it actually fits. It really actually fits. So put this baby right here. And of course, besides the crown, I also got like other stuff, like maybe money and everything. Not too many gifts for my birthday, but that crown, that really is the game changer. Gotta love it, and of course the crown says king, which I am. And instead of calling me the magician, I want y'all to call me king. Put a little crown on my head. King Magician 58. You will all bow to me. I'm just playing. Oh, all right. More shenanigans over the weekend, and of course, like me and my friends, we didn't get lit up for the weekend. But about me and another one of my good friends, we got a little bubbly. We only drank wine. Now, it was my birthday weekend, and I really wanted Fireball. And of course, we didn't get the Fireball, but apparently, they still got leftover Fireball from my friend's wedding. And of course, I didn't even get not one shot of Fireball this past weekend on the Pensacola trip. So, that Saturday, I believe, I don't know if it was a Friday or Saturday, we was in Walmart shopping, and they told me I could get like a medium-sized Fireball. Now, here's the thing. We all shopping, you know, getting things to bring to the Airbnb that we purchased for the weekend. Now, while we were shopping, I really wanted a Fireball, but I didn't see any, and I didn't get a chance to get it. So, why can't I get a Fireball? Well, we wound up getting 2 bottles of Stella Rose wine. Now, not pretty much of a wine drinker, but it's okay. I mean, I love wine, like any kind of wine, like Stella Rose, maybe Arbor Mist, even one of those wine coolers that you see in Walmart and Sam's. I like those kind of wines. Not really much of a wine drinker. I pretty much like to drink like really good stuff. You tell me what kind of alcohol that you guys drink, and I tell you, yeah, I drink it. More importantly, my signature drink that I like to drink, Coke, Malibu, Coke, and the rum chata. And of course, I'm pretty much of a Caribbean kind of guy. I like my island kind of drinks. And of course, don't forget, and I like to drink Red Stripe. And apparently, you don't see enough Red Stripes. And like some stores may carry it, some stores may not carry it. And you know how I feel about my Red Stripe. If you don't give me my Red Stripe, I'm going to get you. Now, speaking of Red Stripe, when I was at the bowling alley with my friends, like about a couple of weeks ago, so 3 of my coworkers that actually went bowling with, they got Corona beer. Some of them may have Corona beer, some of them may have, I think one of my coworkers have like a Modelo kind of beer. And I went to the guy who was selling the beer and everything, and asked the guy, does he have Jamaican beer Red Stripe? And the guy said, no, we don't carry that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how in the world you guys sell all kind of beer but not Red Stripe? So how in the world you go to a really local bowling alley and you don't have that kind of drink? I understand it's important, but from Jamaica, but why you don't have my favorite kind of beer? So about 2 minutes later, I decided what kind of drink that I want. So I went straight back to the guy and asked him what kind of drink that I want. So instead of the Red Stripe beer, I wound up getting the Amaretto and pineapple drink. I don't usually drink Amaretto pineapple, but it's a sweet drink. It really is. So as soon as I took that shot of Amaretto pineapple, I was on that bowling alley, like getting spares, strikes, but I didn't throw no gutter balls. I was like killing it on a bowling alley, like I was killing it. And I'm looking at the scoreboard like I reached 126 points. I was like 7 points down behind my coworker. And don't get me wrong, my coworker is actually a good bowler, and he has that talent. I wish I had that kind of talent like he did. But overall, I had a blast with my coworkers that day of bowling. All right. So for the Pensacola trip, I would love to travel to Pensacola again. And I love having fun out there. Get that tan. Well, luckily I didn't get sunburned. That's the most important part. I didn't get sunburned. I don't know why. Cause like one of my friends got sunburned just a little bit on the back. I mean, what can I say? I didn't get sunburned because like it was so overcast in Pensacola, so we didn't get no rain at all. And the best part of the trip is that Airbnb, when they have like all 3 rooms and the decor is pretty much nice and everything. So to me and my good friend Norman, we had a room, but the only thing that really had me upset, how in the world you gonna have an Airbnb about two rooms had their remotes for the Roku TV. In my room, me and Norman's room, we only had that one TV, but no remote. Like I'm digging through the drawers of the dresser drawer looking for the remote, and I'm like, how the world can you watch TV with no remote? Whoever owns that Airbnb, y'all better put a remote, cause I'll be renting that place the next time I come to Pensacola. Y'all better have my remote next time, cause I want to watch anime, and I want to watch a lot of anime. I want to watch my Demon Slayer. All right, guys, going to take a quick break, and I'll have more of my little story of my Pensacola trip and the wild shenanigans. Be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. All right, guys, and I'm back. So, what you're looking at on the screen here, for those of you who are wrestling fans. So, here you have the Fatal 4-Way match coming up next week on NXT 2.0. All right, the first team that you see, you have Ivy Now and Tatum Paxley. Those two will team up. And the second team, you have two members from Toxic Attraction, Gigi Nolan and JC Jane. The third team of Katana Chance and the beautiful, gorgeous Kaden Carter. Ooh, love me some Kaden Carter. And of course, you have the team of Julissa Leon and Valentina Ferros. And of course, the winner of this Fatal 4-Way elimination match will become the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, out of these teams, I really don't know who's gonna win though. So, Toxic Attraction could be the big favorite, and remember, it's an elimination match. And if I could predict anything, the team of Julissa, Leon, and Valentina Ferros could be eliminated first. Now, this is where it gets tough. All right. Now you got Ivy Now and Tatum Paxley. Yeah, they're a good team. They start to build. Me personally, Gigi and JCD been women's tag team champions like twice. It's time for somebody to step up and get their chance to become champions. So I'm picking Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. They come a really long way. And I'll pick them to win the whole thing. Don't hate on my pick, but I'm just rooting for these two ladies, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. And of course, you can actually see this matchup next week on NXT 2.0. All right, switching gears now for folks out there. There's been a lot of talk lately about about this abortion thing. What's going on with that? I kind of agree with the people about the abortion thing. So like some people really don't like the Supreme Court's decision about abortion. I went with the people who like that decision. It's like sad. Yeah. And I just hope that the Supreme Court could like think what I say about that decision. So that's pretty much my opinion. All right, some other things that's been going on in the world lately. All right. There's a big 7.1 point magnitude earthquake that hits the Philippines earlier today. It's in Manila. Manila in the Philippines. It's 7.1 magnitude, and that kind of struck earlier today. Yeah. Oh man, look at all the damage they have. So yeah, overall, I like to keep these people in my prayers for this little magnitude that barely destroys everything. And I hope the people in the Philippines are seeking shelter at this time too. All right, for those of you who love gaming, well, go be some new games coming out. Me personally, for those of you who like to play Pokemon Go, the Pokemon that you see in Pokemon Legends Arceus could be coming to the Pokemon Go game, and there you see right here one of the Pokemon that you see, Sneasler, could be making its way to Pokemon Go. Part of the research topic for the game, so you can actually get this guy. Oh, you're scary looking. Oh, all right. So what I've been hearing lately about this Pokemon right here, it will probably be in the new in the new game here. So which I'm about to show you just in just a little bit. Let's see. So this new Pokemon Sneasler that you see in Pokemon Legends Arceus could possibly be in the new game Scarlet and Violet. And you know, and I'm really kind of disappointed that it didn't put Metagross in the game, because you know I like to battle with Metagross a lot. Like, how are they going to put Salamence in the game and they don't put my favorite Pokemon that I usually battle in the game? You know, and it's kind of disappointing when they came out with Sword and Shield and didn't bring back the National Dex. If they would have brought that back, they would have made the game a little better. And that's pretty much my opinion. So be on the lookout for this Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and also some other Pokemon from Pokemon Legends Arceus will be in the game as well. Madden NFL players, get ready for Madden NFL 23, and for those of you who pre-ordered the game, and of course we lost the legend a while back. John Madden will be able to cover our Madden NFL 2023, which will come out with, what about a month away. Oh, and speaking of Madden NFL, we're only 1 week away for football season. I know some of you guys are excited about football coming up. And of course, we got the Hall of Fame game coming up around the corner. That's about a week away from Thursday, I believe. Alright, so I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see. And of course, the Hall of Fame game is the kickoff of the preseason and also kickoff of the NFL season. We don't got that long for football, so guys. I know some of you guys are excited about the football season. We only got 1 week, and of course, all 32 NFL teams are reporting to training camp. And here in my hometown, we have the Who Dat Nation. I know some of you guys don't like hearing that. Some of you guys may be Cowboys fans. Maybe some of you guys are Atlanta Falcons fans. Maybe some of you guys may be, I don't know, Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan of Tom Brady. Now, I may like the Saints even though it's my hometown team, but I kind of like Tom Brady. So y'all can hate on, you won't. All right, so next Thursday, August 4th, make sure you turn into your TVs. The Jacksonville Jaguars will play the Las Vegas Raiders. And the first ever NFL Hall of Fame game. And of course, the Hall of Fame game is always that first week of August. And of course, I really don't know who's gonna win that preseason game, but I'm picking the Raiders for the win. And of course, for you Saints fans here in my hometown, your Saints will play their first game. Alright, what you about to pull up? Oh, here it is. For you Who Dat fans out there, the Saints will play, and of course we always play them every year in the preseason. Alright, NRG Stadium, the Saints will play Houston Texans at NRG Stadium August 13th. It's at 7 p.m. Now, here's some news that I've been hearing lately about the Saints lately. They're not going to have Alvin Kamara on their team as he had that altercation back in Vegas. So I doubt Kamara could be suspended for at least 6 games. So Ingram and whoever the Saints got it for in the running back depth, we'll have to step up and try to pound that ball. And since Saints have a lot of offensive weapons this year, there should be no problem of them scoring a lot of points. You know, it was a disappointment last season when he didn't have Jameis Winston, who was out with a torn ACL, and the Saints this season, especially their defense, they made some changes in the offseason of revamping their defense, signing some more people. You know, I can see the Saints becoming a top 5 ranked defense. You know, they're gonna be a top 5 defense. I can tell you that. They brought in some really good players, even some players from the draft too. Now, the only Saints player that I'm picking who's going to have a big year is Saints cornerback Paulson Adebo. And I can see him getting up to the Pro Bowl level. Like, he's going to have a great season this year alongside Marshawn Lattimore. All right, so I'm done talking about the Saints. All right, let's get into to some other to some other news that's been going around lately. All right, back to the game. All right, so some more sports news. All right, all right. So the NBA right now, with the summer league coming to a close and everything. You know, and of course my very own Pelicans. Yeah, well, they pretty much did okay in the summer league, despite one of the players got hurt and could be out for a while. With a torn ACL, so that's not looking good. And I'm kind of like that new first round pick that we got. And I can tell he's a really excellent 3-point shooter. You know, honestly, in my opinion, I really want to see the Pelicans make the playoffs, become a stronger team. Like, we've seen the Warriors won so many championships. We've seen the Lakers won so many championships. Why not the Pelicans win the NBA Finals? Why not the other teams like Atlanta Hawks, the Washington Wizards, maybe even the Pacers? Why not those teams can actually become a strong team and win some games, win a championship? You know, I mean, I can understand the Warriors is a good team and everything, but Warriors, they won too many championships back to back. Like, you know, honestly, in my opinion, when the NBA Finals came, I picked the Celtics actually to win it because, you know, they're the underdog. And of course, they fall short. So next year will be different. As long as they get their players back, they should be just fine. All right, guys. Switching gears right now. More news about the sports. Here's the situation with Julio Jones. Oh, this is interesting. So, you know, and I thought Julio Jones might end up going back to the Falcons, but and I'm looking at it right here that he's about to sign with. Oh my God, Tom Brady's gonna have another weapon. And you guessed it, folks, Julio Jones. And this is a report from Adam Schefter from ESPN. On his Twitter, he said, 7-time Pro Bowler wide receiver Julio Jones is signing a 1-year deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The soon-to-be 45-year-old Tom Brady will now have a chance to throw to a 33-year-old Jones. I don't know about you guys, but Julio Jones still got a lot of left in the tank. Even though he's getting up in age and everything, but he has a lot left in the tank. You know, I'm kind of shocked at this as you all that he's actually playing for a really powerhouse team, like a playoff team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Wow. All right, guys. Going to take a quick break, and I will have you if I find out what I got for the next Magician58's Gambit Lounge episode 2 going in next Tuesday, and I will tell you what I got coming for next Tuesday. So, going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Alright, are you feeling lucky? Then play the Mega Millions drawing. And of course, the jackpot right now, and I believe it's... Alright, the last jackpot of the Mega Millions is $830 million. So if you haven't got your ticket yet, you may want to try your luck. And just past weekend, about a couple of my friends, they got their ticket, but didn't get to win the numbers. So, all right. So for those of you who had the Mega Millions, and here's already the winning numbers that you see on the screen: 29, 63, 66, 7, and 60. And of course, the Mega Millions ball number is 15. Now, if there's no winner has been set, the jackpot is going to be going to maybe about $1 billion. If there's no winner, it's going to go up to $1 billion, like they did with the Powerball. So, if you're feeling lucky and you want to test your luck, go out and get that Mega Millions ticket. And I think the drawings, it's like today, and I think Friday, I believe. So go ahead and get that ticket, and you know I will be playing as well. So which one of you guys will go have that winning ticket and get that big moolah? All right. So go ahead and get those tickets and have your chance to get that Mega Millions. But here's the question: if you ever win that kind of money, what would you do with it? Well, I wish I could give you my answer, but I'm not. All right, guys. So that's the conclusion of the Magician58's Gambit Lounge. All right, tune in next Tuesday. I will have another episode where I'll be talking about, this and that and another. So make sure you to take a look at the schedule to see what I got coming up. And for those of you who wants to join in the Magician58's Gambit Lounge, just hit me up on the chat, or hit me up on my platforms to see if you want to get in. If you got some things, like for example, to get off your chest and want to talk about, I'm your guy. And of course, I'll be back streaming my gaming tomorrow, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the game will be Halo Infinite. We'll be playing a couple of rounds of Slayer, maybe even Tactical Slayer, maybe even Fiesta. So just make sure you hit me up on my platforms and also on Discord as well if you haven't checked out the link yet. Oh, by the way, this coming Friday, if you haven't had a chance to look at my streams, they will have highlights of my streams on my TikTok page, which will be up and running this coming Friday. All right, guys, I'm about to sign off. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. Until next time, this is the Magician58 signing off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with Halo Infinite, Team Slayer, and Fiesta. And of course, I have another episode of the Gambit Lounge coming up next Tuesday, same time, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, so y'all enjoy your rest of y'all Tuesday night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night. And of course, follow me on platforms on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.